can't believe I have to say this again, but to all of you who keep on commenting something about China and CCP and propaganda, American exceptionalism is fucking propaganda. From how this country was founded to the helpful Indians, the story of Christopher Columbus all the way up to today, almost 80% of it is bullshit told by the victor, rewritten in a way that makes America look exceptional and cis white men look like heroes for just doing the bare fucking minimum, and sometimes not even that. They outsource that to their mommy. America is not exceptional. See that Jeff Daniels clip where he referenced where we fall in education and life expectation and absolutely everything else. What people don't like about this app, and specifically this app, because over there on Facebook, it's just friends of friends of friends, all kind of keeping an eye on each other, but keeping you in the circle. Well, we don't want to go out there and look for, like, facts. No. Stay here, where we can peer pressure and family pressure you in to just sit there and read a book. Not loudly. And definitely don't tell people if you find any facts in that book. Over here on TikTok, the number of people who are like, what are you talking about? Tulsa Race Massacre. Why isn't Christopher Columbus a good guy? It's not. That is pulling the curtain back and seeing the little man who is the great and powerful Oz. That is the problem. That is what's damaging the U.S. It's that everybody's looking around, realizing grocery shopping is better in China. Healthcare is better in Brazil. Those influencers who are taking those trips to Turkey and getting full body scans for $400? Well, here in the U.S., the leader in medicine, that could take you 4 to 40 years and probably won't be covered by your insurance at all to get, if you haven't died by then. It's not about your data. It's about noticing that shit ain't as exceptional. The streets are not paved with gold. The system is rigged in a very specific favor. Our success stories are all Nepo babies. We profit off of some of the worst things that happen around the world. But that's over there. America is a bubble. We are raised like veal. You could almost say like those little pods in Matrix. TikTok was just supposed to be about dancing. Some stupid kid getting likes for, how low they can drop their pants without it being obscene. And somehow or another, the algorithm was so good. It connected like-minded people. It made lonely people not feel alone. Not judgment from family members and 16th cousins 17 times removed. Total strangers who were just like you and were equally as curious as you. And together, you got exposed to the world and a wide range of facts next to a catchy tune. When people were setting up Black Lives Matter's marches by stacking bricks and bringing in agitators, we didn't listen to legacy media when they were like, oh my god, you can't trust those black people. We were like, explain to me the off-duty cops and the pile of bricks that were put there the day before. That is not how it's meant to go. We've stopped listening to CNN. We are calling them legacy media. We are not buying the corporate line of bullshit when a choo-choo train falls over in East Palestine. We don't pretend we can't smell that shit in the air from 4 states away. Anytime we're handed a line of bullshit, there is some kind of an expert here on TikTok. We have like devoted sections, book talk and legal talk and paleontologist talk. People we have elected as our official leaders on these topics who come through and are like, actually, we weren't meant to see the truth in quite this way. Their hope is if they get rid of it, and they get us a little distracted, and they throw in the chaos of Trump for 4 years, we'll just get beaten down so badly. We won't stay curious, we won't stay interested, we won't stay connected. We definitely won't try to build community, because that would be very, very bad. If we learn to care for our fellow man, recognize that no matter how much we hate our neighbor, we need him to succeed as much as us. Otherwise, our community fails. That's not good. They've worked really hard for really long to make sure. And just as Project 2025 is getting in, we're looking around going like, wait, I won't have rights to my body. I won't have rights to communicate. You're going to strip away education. You're going to saddle me with infinitely more debt. Hell, you're probably going to start at least a war or two so Halliburton can make their last few pennies. How about no? The most dangerous thing for them is us using our brains, questioning everything we've ever been told, and looking at it through a lens of, is it? This is the modern day equivalent of burning books. The rate at which they cannot control us learning, growing, changing our opinion, it's not by accident that when we talk to people not on TikTok, it feels like they're speaking another language. I had a conversation today about Red Note. 3 of the 4 people had no idea what was going on with that. They're just coming around to the idea of Blue Sky. In our timeline, Blue Sky has been here for 6 months. It's kind of like just an unknown. Where are you going to be? Blue Sky. It's not even a question. Elon's here to help the president. No, Elon's here to gut the government so he can get funding to go to Mars. I don't think there's anybody here who doesn't think that. Know that in their core. I beg of you, if the ban goes through, do not forget. Do not stop learning. It's going to be harder to find the information, but seek it out. Even if you have to go back to reading legacy media, look at the story and ask yourself, do the people of East Palestine want the train in their backyard like that? Do I really feel like they said there was nothing wrong with any of those chemicals? It's not easy. It takes work. The only reason we really woke up is because TikTok just made it so easy for the information to land on our page, and half the time it landed on our page with a catchy tune. But this is trying to ban us from books. This is trying to ban us from learning. Because the dumber we are, and Trump has said it, he loves dumb people, the dumber we are, the easier we are to control, the more likely we are to believe whatever bullshit comes our way. Do not surrender your mind. You can dress like the Handmaid's Tale. Do not surrender your brain. Build community. It is the only way we can truly rebel.